keep your head high, looking at the night sky. Now we're not alone. So keep your head high, looking at the night sky. Now we're not alone.
All right, hello friends. How are you guys right now? I'm okay. I'm good. Hey, guess what I did? I put Halloween stuff up. Can you tell? That's so funny that I'm so used to looking at that space behind behind me that I put them all in the exact spot they needed to be. There are none on the rest of the wall. They're only just right there. Um, and unfortunately, you can't see. But I have webs. I have webs on all my pictures over here. I've got This was the wrong way to turn. Nope, very, very wrong way to turn. Let me try this way. Come over here. Come over here. Yeah, you can kind of see. So those lights that you see back there are pumpkins. They're shaped like pumpkins. I've got a pumpkin there. I put an orange cloth, and then I have little skeletons that I arranged. I know you can't see them, and there's also hanging skeletons. I'll take a picture of some of the stuff I've got over there, maybe. But I decorated! And I'm gonna look up a pumpkin patch. Maybe also apple picking. And make Fred take me, because I really want a pumpkin. Pied Bike True Hoarder Hay Pipe Stance Breeze. I don't know what text-to-speech thing you're doing, but I think that it's really bad. Also, I owe Mia something for her very kind subscription. So I did the usual dance, but then I forgot that. Sorry. Then I forgot that. No, I'm saying I get what you're trying to say because the words sound kind of similar. That's the ordering lady. Anyway, so you see this really, really beautiful, and by beautiful I mean like fucking hideous, necklace with all these really, really just separate beads. So I decided that it would be funny every time I got a new sub to put a bead on this necklace, but I can't look at what bead I'm picking. I just have a box, and I have to pick one out of the box and string it on, and then I'm gonna make myself wear it at TwitchCon. Why? I honestly could not tell you. So, ow. Owies. Just poked my head. So let's see. I have the box here. I'm gonna try and dig out a bead. What did I get? I picked up 2. Let's try that again. I only need 1 bead, please. Okay, this is the bead that I got. If we switch over here, here's the bead. This is one of the prettier random beads. It's just wooden, but it's got a nice texture. However, that has no bearing. That has no bearing on the absolute beauty of this necklace. You see this shit? That's so ugly. It's so bad. It's so bad. So I'm gonna string this on here. It's so bad it's glorious. Yeah, I agree. Hey Wormy, how is everyone doing today? Did I ask you guys that, or did I get distracted? I get easily distracted. I think I was just excited to show you all Halloween decorations, so I didn't ask anybody how they are. How are you guys doing? How was your afternoon if I saw you this morning? How's everyone? What's everybody up to? I'm just putting Mia's bead on. Uh-oh. I can push it through there. One of the sides is a little bit closed up, but we'll just pull it through. You don't know, you just got here. Well, I wasn't asking you, clearly. I wasn't asking the person who just got here if I did something earlier. I appreciate the response, though. As I say to Mr. Harmadon, not you. Speaking of Mr. Harmadon, we tried out Killing Floor this afternoon. We got it to work. It took forever to get a server to show up, but I don't know, it worked. I don't know why. We were able to match up with each other and do a thing. He who talk much, aloha. Halloween is the best holiday, I agree. But I can never manage to celebrate it properly. What do you mean? Anyway, here's our beautiful subscriber necklace so far. Isn't it gorgeous? It's the ugliest shit I've ever seen in my life. Oh, it's so stupid. Anyway, there you go, Mia. I'm sorry I forgot to do it when you actually subbed, but that bead was for you. Now, oh, I didn't start playing music again. Oops. I was wondering why it was quiet. Hang on, let me turn the volume down. And I wanted to see if that song was on the list already, but it wasn't. So I have a new song because I liked that one that I played this morning. All right. Should be music now. Does it fit around your neck yet? Yes. Yes, it does. You're always at work. Of course you are. You work weird hours. Like, I just don't even know what to make of your work. Oh, well, you're also not in the same time zone as me. Those are the words I wanted. So what's everyone being for Halloween? I asked this months ago and people were like, why are you, it's June, why are you asking? I'm like, because I think about it from the second Halloween is over until the next year. So, here we are back with Project Pencil. And, oh, here's what I drew for the t-shirt. Okay, so for those of you who weren't around this morning, I announced that I have a Designed by Humans shirt. Here's the thing that I drew. It looks really fucking good. I'm really proud of myself. But if you're interested in seeing what I did and the designs that I have, there is information down below. So that was the announcement. That's the secret thing that I've been working on for all of my spare time for the last few days, and I did it. And we have stuff. You can get a meerkat on a mug if you want, or a Harry Martini, or a hype shrimp, or a shirt or whatever. Anyway, I forgot that I was going to mention it again for the night crowd, so I'm mentioning it again for the night crowd. So on to Project Pencil. This is the 17th day that I'm doing this. The 17th day. This is only the second time that I'm doing I'm drawing something 3D rather than 2D. So I expect it to still be very shitty. 2 to 11 full-time Sunday to Thursday. Yeah, it's weird. Some days I work a little earlier depending on what I need. Alright. It's weird though. Alright, so where do I start with you? Alright. So, what do I do with your lady? What they need? And I'd be here like, fuck you, because that's me. Schweedly-boom. I'm so not ready for drawing right now.
Touch the butt. Ooh, we're gonna touch the butt. Ooh!
Thank you for touching butts. There we go. Did you notice that I also changed the size of the font just the littlest bit so that it doesn't go Dr. Themo M? It says the whole thing now. It says the whole thing now. Okay, so she's got a big ol' head.
Touch the butt. Ooh, we're gonna touch the butt. Ooh!
Thank you for the host. It's fine, though I wouldn't mind an earlier shift. Here she goes. Alright. That's actually an okay shape. It's a lot less pointy than I normally do. Nice hype shrimp. Very nice, the hyper shrimp. The hyper shrimp. Oh yeah, I forgot to contact my emote artist. I just saw the notice pop up and I was like, shit. Okay, so far I noticed that I'm really bad at trying to get faces in at any sort of angle. Not that I'm really trying to do a face. I'm kind of drawing the shadow. I don't know why. Could not fucking tell you why I'm drawing the shadow, but I am. None of this makes any sense to me, what I'm doing. Just doing it. So that's not how her ear is shaped at all. Oh boy, this is off to a start. It's a start of a thing. So like that's not actually what her face is doing. It's more like I can't even tell. I'm just bad. I'm still trying to learn to compute. I'm trying to learn to compute what my eyes see and like register it in my head in such a way that I can put it on the page. Which I guess is drawing. Also looked like Shrimp was peeking over the picture. Yeah, before I moved it to where it was supposed to be so you could actually see what was written. You're also terrible at brain surgery. It's like you had no training at all. Mr. Walters. It's like kind of approximately what her head is doing. I mean, her ear's not even sticking out that much, is it? Kind of is a little. Whatever. It's a fucking doll's ear. Like, that's not what we're focusing on right now. Like, okay. It just looks weird. It just looks weird and bad and bad and weird. You didn't even learn his name. No more practicing medicine for you. That's okay. I wanted to be a forensic anthropologist anyway. Okay, so now we've got her tiny little neck. And her tiny little neck comes in like here and here. I think I made her neck thicker, I think. Like she has such a weird little anime neck. And she's for sure leaning. So like her crotch is very off-center. Because her body is like kind of doing this. Something like that. Let's see, we'll see how weird this looks. So This is a little difficult for me because she doesn't have proper shoulders. And this just comes down into giant boob. Just right into giant boob. I've got a big old booby! Just like that. That's what it says. I've got a big old booby! How do you feel about your progress as an artist since you started Project Pencil? I don't know. I don't know. Especially since I went through so many different like methods. I mean, like, this is the first thing that I technically ever drew on the show, but this is the thing that I drew, you know, 10 minutes after this, or 5 minutes after, or whatever. But it's hard for me to look at a fucking snail and then look at this and see improvement. Or even to look at any of these. And see improvement. I've been told that I've gotten better by people who do art. So I just choose to believe them because I really, looking for myself, I can't really tell. I do think that, here's the Harry Martini again. I do think that switching to 3D is definitely its own challenge. Like, this is only the second day that I've tried to draw a 3D figure rather than a 2D figure. So it's a whole nother set of things that I'm now trying to learn. Not that I even got drawing 2D things down in any way, shape, or form. But I think because my eye is not as developed, it's hard for me to say whether I've improved or not. More data is needed. I think it's more that I don't know how to like interpret what I see or what I'm drawing even. Okay, I made that come down way too far. Or maybe I didn't. I don't know, her very round boobs bother me. But right now I'm just trying to get the shape of the torso and whatever is happening with that. Maybe I'll move on from Body-chan. Because I feel like I'm trying to see human shapes in her, and I forgot about the falling asleep of my computer. Let me just fix that. So yeah, I've been drawing Body-chan because I thought that less detail, like because she's broken down into shapes, I thought that that would be easier for my brain to compute. And stop putting windows there. Thank you. And like process, but I don't know. Been too tired to focus on much of anything, so drawing is put aside. That's unfortunate, but I also know how you feel. Just really fucking tired all the time. Where is this hair? Aha, got you. I'll teach you to tickle me. Found that figure drawing starts to become a bit easier once you stop looking for human shapes. There's definitely a lot of different approaches. Yeah, I'm definitely just doing my own weird version of learning that no, nobody told me to do it this way. I just did it. Like, it looks like her boob just comes straight out of her body like that. And it's because she's rotated like that, so like, shoulder's back there. I mean, I could also just not worry about the boobs right now. The boobs. That's also something that I learned about myself, is that I often look at the shapes that I've already drawn. That just looks weird. Alright, well, I'll fix it later, I guess. Let me just put in a shape that looks less weird. Week of drinking. That's a lot of drinking, man. That's a lot of drinking. Did you have fun? Enjoyable but long, that's what she said. If you say that's what she said, I will believe you. Like, see, these proportions look not okay. I think it's because I brought this side in too much. Because it's kind of like, so here's where her shoulder like should be happening. But really she's got like a piece down here. Like that, sort of. And her arm comes out like that. I don't know, guys. Just trying. Beebs. There's only one night I didn't drink. Some dude who I don't trust because he said he's from where I used to live made me drink a bowl. I had no clue what was in said bowl. Thankfully it wasn't laced with drugs. Well, that's not what I thought. I just thought it would probably taste gross. My first thought was not just bowl of drugs. But maybe that's just me. My first inclination is not bowl of drugs.
Yo, Cafe. Oh, he's turning. Grab my shit. Come on. Yo. Yo. What, yeah? Wait till today. I'm going to Heathrow. Flight's at 7:30. You get me there? Sure. Alright, bet. Yo, turn this up right here. Stop.
Boo-doo-boo-boo-doo. quiz. That's where the seam is, yeah.
I dream what these wings won't do. Cause counting sheep is easy as 1, 2. Jumping out the nest to catch some bird food. Clutch so tense that the knuckles turn blue. I've been the wise man. Check horizon.
Wow, what a nice dude. That's not a very good joke. Went to a fitness thing today, which was fun. Tiring but fun. What kind of fitness? And went to a quiz. You mean trivia night? What do you mean you went to a quiz?
Now my shot, my chance. Put a plot of land in the pockets of my pants. Break loose, race roof when the kick drops.
What do you mean?
Straight through, no pit stops. Lift off with your head in the clouds. Or get lost in the rest
This looks not okay. I'm not okay with what I'm drawing here. This just looks weird. All of this looks weird to me. Like, this is way too wide, it seems. I don't know.
actually trouble, kinda acting 730. Attracted to the certain, maybe acting kinda worldly. Running on my word that says, Ev, I better hurry. I'd rather worry bet than being pushed through the line. Still a perfect record jet, never late when I fly. Moving hectic, test the patience of this time when I rhyme. Not an eye to death or dying, saying late for the sky.
I mean, this is definitely too thick.
I've been running while the others burn from race.
Like, she has this tiny little body.
Coincides with making it
It's like her body is like this thin. This is more normal human. But I'm trying to draw what I see, not what I want to be on the page. Herm. Some pubs in England have quiz nights, so trivia. Also, the fitness was a fitness thing. That does not help me at all. Did burpees, and we worked on arms, legs, butt, and tongue. Again, that doesn't help. That doesn't help me. Like, was it spinning? Was it yoga? Were you doing kickboxing? Like, what kind of fitness was it? Other than burpees, which that does explain something to me. Were you doing CrossFit? Like, what were you doing? So what do I do with this lady now? I think. Oh, I see. Okay, so that helped. And then this is also too wide, I think. It's still way far in. Like that. I think. I think my brain is not computing this. And I'm just guessing now. And also her boob is way too big. Like it looks like way I don't understand your boobs. Please explain your boobs to me. Like, this is also not what that looks like. I can't. Whatever. bunch of various workouts for focusing on different areas. Lunges, jumping lunges, bicycle crunches, press-ups, squats, jumping squats. Okay. It's a great pickup line. Please explain your boobs to me. Yeah, I don't think most people would know what to do. Even if they were into it for some reason, they would be like, I don't know how, but I'm willing to try. Okay, that looks more like what I'm seeing. Still way too, way bigger than what I'm seeing, I think. It's like the halfway mark seems about here. Like, based on the shadows, this is kind of what this looks like to me. So, like, her boob is not... Her boob is not boobing. Boob, can you boob? I just don't even know. I know I've said this before, but her boobs are also very unrealistic. Okay, that looks more reasonable, although I made her torso way longer than it should be. Or did I? Yeah, something's off here. Like, everything is off. I think this maybe comes out further and down less. Knowing my luck of day that to a girl. What? Knowing my luck, I'd say that to a girl and she'd be a biology student and go into great detail of the anatomy. That'd be awesome. You don't think that you can carry pepper spray? Why? Why would that not be allowed? Especially like on a college campus. I keep making this too long. I feel like it's coming on. I feel like I'm struggling extra hard today with this. And I don't know if it's because I'm tired or if I'm just struggling. One of the problems is that I keep trying to draw it as if she's straight. Like, and not, like, her body isn't tilted. Like, I keep drawing the angles less are more shallow. So if an angle is like this on the page, I keep drawing it like this. I have never checked out any books on drawing. It's not really needed here. That's what you think. Hey, MZ. You still up? What are you doing still up? Probably just tired. Yeah, could be. For those of you who, like, do art on a regular basis, I'm just gonna pretend like her boob does that, because I can't be bothered right now. Do you just have days where, like, nothing fucking works? Like, your eyes and your whatever are not- and your whatever. Your eyes and your whatevers are just not whatevering. Like, it's taking me extra long to see a thing and, like, try to get it to do a thing. You know what? Bye, booby. I'm displeased with you. Bye-bye, boobs. Bye-bye, booby. Just the one booby. This one, I don't even know. Show hair. Get out! The fuck is wrong with you, Mike? Yeah, that thing, that doesn't mean that it's safe. Have to go anyway. Well, thanks for stopping and saying a thing. I would say saying hi, but you didn't really say hi. Hope you have a good day. You and guitar, some days I'm rocking it, some days my nails don't want to work. I have days like that all the time. Still awake, staying up, don't really know why. Ugh. Like this, none of this looks right. None of this is right, and I don't know why. I just fucking can't. I fucking can't do shit. Like, you know what? Let's just ignore this. Let's ignore this for right now, because I'm just, it's not happening. Like, why? How? Why? I don't feel like I'm making the lines so much drastically longer. But, like, this is way more... I guess it's way less of a difference than I think it is. Alright, guys, my eyes are broke today. My eyes are broke today. I can't do it. Ay, ay, ay. Managed to pull? Denmark going out in the evenings is perfectly safe as long as you have people around. I went to a proper art school and all that. There's no shame in having off days. Yeah, it's just unfortunate when I'm trying to... Like, I only do this once a week. So when that day is the off day, I'm like, come on. Yep. That is, when I say that someone pulls, it means they get with someone. I'm just thinking of it like the tank pulling ads away. Like kiting. Or like pulling, you know, pulling the creep wave. Resetting equilibrium. Oh boy. Yeah, you're more likely to be assaulted by someone you know. Brits have different terms. Getting pissed there doesn't mean getting angry. No, I know that. I know that. I know that one. But I've never heard pull. Like I can go out drinking on the pull. Meaning that night I want the night to end in a hookup. Yeah, I've never heard that one before. Is that like a younger kids thing? Cause I've never fucking heard that ever. I know shag. I've also rarely heard people say shag realistically. I've heard a lot of Britishisms, just pull is not. It's an English thing, just in general, because I've never heard it in my life. And I have a lot of British friends, and none of them say that. So that's why I'm asking if it's a younger generation term. Like, would you, if you went to a pub and you saw a 50-year-old man talking to his friends, would he be saying that? Yes, in general? Pretty sure fuck is universal. Yeah. Us Americans gotta ruin everything. Now, I know these lines are not, like, the line of action or anything what I'm drawing, this is what the shadows are doing. So that's why I'm putting these lines in weird spots. 50-year-olds wouldn't say it, but that's because of reasons. What, you think 50-year-olds aren't getting laid? Or talking about sex? Is that reasons? Or is it because, oh, we're British, we don't discuss such things, oh. Every Danish slang word for doing it is trashy? Like what? I wanna know some of these translations. Oh, I love this song. You say I'm with somebody else. Where I'm from, older people usually use the word shag. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's not... Like, I'm trying to find out if it's something that younger generation, which you are, that's their word and other, like, older generations don't use it. From a bird. I love it. From a bird. No, I know what shag means. Yeah, I don't need an example of what shag means. A good experiment might be to only draw the shadows and see what you get. I'm sure that that would be a cool exercise to do, but this is only the 17th time that I'm drawing. So I do this once a week for 3 hours. So I really don't have that many hours under my belt. This is the first time that or the second day that I'm drawing something 3D, that I'm looking at something 3D and trying to replicate it. So I think I have enough. I think I have enough. Bola Nepa? What's the translation of that? Bola. It's a somewhat younger generation thing. Well, you said it wasn't! And then you said it was. It's not well, of course it's not restricted. Language is not restricted. Anyone can say anything. My fellow digestive lover? I thought you were giving me the translation and I was like, wait, no, that's not right. I'm just trying to figure out, like, linguistically what's common, and you're making it very difficult for me. Because I'm wondering why I've never heard this term before, and I'm like, oh, well, if it's younger people using it, I wouldn't have heard it. So my friends aren't, like, old or anything, but they're not in the young generation. They ain't babbies like you, okay? I'm so unhappy with everything that's happening in this drawing right now. Why the ugh? You always go ugh. There's nothing wrong with 32. I think for next week I'll try a real person. All these parts are not doing it for me. Maybe I'm just ready for a real person, and that's why none of this makes sense to my brain. Who knows? It's not okay for anybody to death. Garbage? Oh, hey, Garbage. As well as Rat, that's funny. I think it's looking pretty good so far. I disagree with you, but thanks. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. It just I don't like it. I think it looks like poop. Because this is coming out too far. It's like too big. Looks like a pretty challenging pose in general. Alright, I trust you on that one. I have no idea. It's hard to find stuff to draw for like the specific thing I'm looking for. Because I just want something simpler than a real human. I want something that's broken down a little bit more. Because I thought that would help me. But I'm limited to what other people put on the internet. Let's return to work. See you later. Bye, Wormy! Have a good one. Thank you for hanging out. just all looks really shitty. Everything looks shit to me. You look like a pile of poop. I'm continuing with it because I know that if I don't practice, I'm not gonna get anywhere. I have other poses. Faust, hello. Hello, cute garbage. It's a funny thing to say. Outlandish sayings for sex are the best. Outlandish sayings in general are the best. Everything's weird and I hate it. Everything looks so bad right now. Everything's terrible. Everything's terrible. This seems wrong. I can't fucking tell what's happening. Like, why is there a bump here? I get why there's a bump up here, because that's her calf. Down, poop, a loop. What? I realize that I did something wrong here because this needs to go over, and it's also a lot thinner, and I just... something's weird. I can't compute. Phenomena! Sorry for hitting the microphone. How are you, dear? Koku, hey! How have you been? Phenomena, thank you for being a patron of the hype 4 months in a row. Enjoy this royal salute! Thank you so much, my dear. I know you're lurking, but did you see the sub necklace that I made? And will be in the process of making? For every new sub, I put a bead on this bracelet, but I'm not allowed to look at the beads, I just draw one blind and put it on. So you're in here somewhere. One of these is yours. You're responsible for one of this disaster. The salute is worth it. Thank you. I have to go to sleep, it's late, and I got stuff to do. Alright, MZ, thank you for hanging out. Have a wonderful day. Or, not day, a wonderful sleep. Yeah, you saw it as it was being made. Yeah, I don't know when people are lurking. So unless you tell me you're there, I don't know that you're there. I don't know. Didn't see the product. Yeah, that's what we have so far. That's what we have so far. Lurkers for life! And, I'll mention it again since a couple of people hopped in. So once more for the night crowd, I have a Designed by Humans store, and Phenomena, I was thinking of you specifically when I was doing one of the things, and I was giggling my ass off. But yeah, I'm on Designed by Humans now. with some original artwork, let's say. Ba-doo-doo-doo, boop-wee-doo-bwee. SB drawing on a shirt? Strong bad? Oh, no, not that one. I did not put a spirit breaker on a shirt. If you there's a link below in the information. You'll know it when you see it. You'll know it when you see it. Wow, wow, now, wow. How have you been, Koku? I haven't seen you in a while. You found him! You found him. So, there's hype shrimp stuff, but you can also get a mug if you don't want a shirt. I think the mugs are pretty cute. The hype shrimp mug is adorable and I want it. Work is murdering life. Oh, I'm sorry. Why is her leg on an angle like this? Also, why is it so thin and weird? I feel like this is not what feet do. I have a really hard time drawing these body-chan feet. These feets. These feets make no sense. I hate it. I hate it, but I'm gonna complete it anyway. Doo-doo-doo. Things overall doing good in my life. Things seem to be doing good for you. Yeah. Fairly okay. Just streaming, trying to do my thing, pretty much. It's like, what the fuck is your foot doing? What is your foot doing? Explain your foot to me. And why can't I put it on the page? Here, just have like a weird sausage foot. Like, I don't know what to tell you, girl. You can't explain your foot to me. It just looks bad and weird. I don't understand! I hate it. Are you going to TwitchCon? Yes, I am. Are you going this year? Yeah, I'll be there staying in a large house near the convention center. Oh, that's awesome. Did you do like an Airbnb kind of a thing? Or do you know someone who lives near the convention center? I think I gave her a lot of hip that she does not have. I think I gave her a lot of hip. I'm just like, here girl, have a hip. Like, she doesn't have that. I like my ladies curvy. And then this is more curvy on the inside. But I couldn't tell you why. Basically, I live 30 minutes away, but a bunch of people convinced me to go in with them so I could be lazy. It makes sense. You don't want to be stuck in traffic all day. Or every day that the convention is going on. I would not want to drive in, especially if I'm going to be staying out late, let alone staying out late, let alone if you decide to drink. Not implying that you would drive drunk, I just mean like traveling when you're late and drunk. It's not fun. When you're late and drunk? Ugh. Oh, brain. Oh, brain. Okay, this is just kind of how the boob goes. Alright, boob. I don't know. She's got some like weird gaping hole here because she's a plastic doll. Alright, let's try to get the arms on so we can move on to something else. Staying out late and drinking is what convinced me. Yeah, you just want me personally, I just want the freedom to do whatever I want to do and I don't want to have to worry about it. I just want to do what I want to do. It's like elbow piece in there. And yeah, I mean, like, you could meet somebody, pretty cool wearing a Sacriel shirt outside a bar late at night. You don't know. You don't want to miss out on that. That was fun. Exactly, right? You don't want to miss out. Take my hand and remind me what we used to believe and dream to be. Oh, take my hand now, find it. We are the Gosh, why am I trying to get such detail on a fucking finger when I can't even make the body do body things. This is ridiculous. Alright, moving on. Done with you. I think I ran out of space for the arms. I think I ran out of space. You know what that means? That means I don't have to draw her other hand. What up? Okay, you know what? We're moving on. This looks terrible. I think that no part of this was good at all. I think that I am decent at thighs. I can draw thighs and that's it. That probably came from drawing so many Harry Martinis for the Jackbox Party Pack. Dem hips, yeah, I can make voluptuous thighs. Let's see, what other things do I have?
Looking at my Knicks and it's about that time to go and save the world from the daily grind. Speaking of which, I gotta hit the OC for
Bodychan, I'm not into you today. Let's do something else.
this is still mid-city. Wanna check my street cred, go ahead.
I was enjoying it last week because I felt like it was challenging. Maybe I just can't do it today. So you know what? We're just gonna look for something else to draw. Oh my gosh, and will my eye stop itching, please? Basic ass skeleton. That's what I want to draw. Why did I? Sometimes I wonder why I Google things the way that I do. And the answer is usually because I'm silly. Alright, let's just do skeleton. This is not very big. Alright, let's try this maybe. Why this? Fuck was that? What was that? I think my roommate's yelling about sports, but he startled me. I was not expecting it. One time I checked out a skeleton from my school's reference lab. I was drawing it at 2 a.m. I thought it was a plaster skeleton, then I realized it was a real human skeleton. Hell yeah! I would have expected it to be real. It's incredibly spoopatronic. I like it. So I don't know why I pulled up this image, like this is gonna make me feel any better. Oh my gosh. Oh, eyeball, please. Let's, you know what, I'm gonna just try and, you know what, let me see if I can get just a rib cage. How about that? So this is too many things. So I had this class for like 2 weeks that I really wanted the information. I really wanted to learn. But the teacher was an asshole and he basically pressured me to drop the class because he wouldn't let me take this test that I studied for because I got there a little bit late. He was like, well, I won't be able to... And he wouldn't talk to me. Oh my god, he was the worst. Okay, so I studied so I got into the class late. Because I couldn't get into the class, right? So, but I'm just gonna tell this skeleton story and then we'll find a skeleton for me to draw. Or, like, just a rib cage or something. So... Why? I don't know why. I just want to draw a rib cage. So... I was in... the class... I tried to get into this class multiple times. Human skeletal anatomy. I wanted to take it. Human skeletal anatomy. And I asked if I could sit in on the class. He said he said no. There were only 12 skeletons. And I was like, but I just really want to learn. Like, I won't get in anyone's way who's, like, actually in the class, and I'm just hoping that somebody drops the class so that I can get in, and I don't want to be behind. And he wouldn't let me sit in on the class. I, like, showed up at... This class was early. I think I showed up at, like, 7 a.m., hoping that he would let me sit in on the class. I was like, I'll just stand in the back. I just want to learn. Please let me learn. He wouldn't. So I waited, and somebody dropped the class, so I got in. But I missed, like, the first 2 weeks because whoever that was, you know, stayed in the class for that long. So then I'm in the class, and, I had no fucking idea what was going on. But, like, he was like, okay, read these chapters. I read the chapters. I had the book. I just had the syllabus. And I studied so hard for this test. The class was like 2 hours long or something like that. So when the test rolled around, I think I turned my alarm off in my sleep. It was terrible. So I, like, fly awake, realizing that I was late for the class. I, like, got ready and got to the building in, like, 10 minutes. I don't know how I managed to do that. Like, it's physically impossible. Physically impossible for me to have gotten there on foot in that amount of time. But I got there. Everyone's bags are out in the hallway. So I came in just with a pencil. All I had was a pencil. And I was like, okay, where do I sit? He's like, well, you missed the first part and I'm not going to repeat it. I said, okay, that's fine. Just let me take the rest of the test. Because he was going to, I don't know, demonstrate something or ask a thing. I don't remember it. But it was some, like, thing that he did and the class had to, like, answer a question based on it or something like that. And I was like, okay, fine. I still have an hour and 40 minutes. An hour and 40 minutes to take this class. Or to take the test. I was like, okay, that's fine. I'll get a 0 on that portion of the test. I just want to take the rest of the test. And he said no. And I was like, but I'm here. I'm ready. I studied. I just want to take the test. I don't expect you to redo anything you've already done. Just let me take the portion that I can take. And he said, you're too worked up right now. I'll talk to you after class. So I waited around for an hour and 20 minutes. So I was 20 minutes late to the 2 hour long class, right? The whole rest of the class gets done 20 minutes early. So if he had just let me take the fucking test, I would have been done still within the class time. And at this point, I've spent the last hour and 20 minutes out in the hall crying because I'm upset because he won't let me take the test. And then he told me that I was too upset and that he couldn't talk to me like this. So he sent me home after I waited an hour and 20 minutes. And I didn't, like, yell or anything. I was just like, I just wanted to take the test. So by the time I get home, I've gotten an email from him saying that it'll be nearly impossible for me to pass the class, having gotten a 0, essentially, for that test. And he was like, you really should drop the class. And I responded saying something similar to, like, well, I understand that it's going to be difficult, but, you know, I still want to try, or something like that. And he's like, so you'll drop the class and blah, blah, blah. And he, like, just ignored me. I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm dropping the class then. Yeah, he was a huge fucking asshole. He's a dick, and I'm in admiration of your dedication to a good bone class. So I dropped the class because he basically was saying that he would fail me. Like, he's basically like, no, I'm gonna fail you because I don't because I don't want you to learn or something. And like I spent time outside of class. Like I went to the lab where they had bone fragments, and I like took my Walkman. I really wanted to learn. I wanted the information. I'm still so angry that he didn't let me take that fucking test. Like, okay, so the 20 minutes that you spent, like, there was only like 20% of the test. Even if it was fucking 40%, I can still get a 60 instead of a 0. Like, just let me take it. It was more that I wanted to know if I, like, really learned the information. Like, I don't know. I wish now, like, I wish a couple of things. One, that he wasn't an asshole and that my school was better. And 2, I kind of wish that I had just stayed in the class and said, fuck you. I'm getting this information, I don't care if I fail. I should have done that. And then, in my senior year, I was gonna try and take the class again. That's how badly I wanted to take this fucking class, right? So, or maybe it was the following semester, whatever. I wanted to take the class again, it wasn't being offered, he was off doing something or other. But I still had the syllabus, I still had the textbook, and my school had this thing where if you outlined the coursework, you could get if you got somebody, a teacher to like sponsor you and like grade a paper or two, you could do like an independent study of that topic. So basically, I contacted everyone in biological anthropology and in just general biology. I was like, hi, this is what I'm trying to do. I have the syllabus, I have the textbook. I just need someone to sponsor me and, you know, grade a couple of papers or something. And I got either no response from the teachers, and like the one that responded said, but I'm not an anthropology teacher. I don't teach that class. And I was like, I know that the class isn't being offered, but there's this independent study thing that I'm trying to do. But I'm a biology teacher. I don't teach anthropology. I'm like, oh. So, I still have the fucking textbook and the syllabus, I think. I just really wanted to learn. I just wanted to learn. And they wouldn't let me. Anyway, enough of that. Ribcage. Let's draw. That's not a real ribcage. Pinterest, get the fuck away from me. I hate Pinterest. Some percent is better than no percent. Right? I just wanted to take the test. I didn't expect any, like, special treatment or anything. I just wanted to take the damn test. Alright, I think ribcage is maybe a little bit too much. I studied really hard. I'm not even mad that I spent the time studying because I really enjoyed it. Like, I had a really good time studying for that test. Just wanted to be in the class. Just wanted to. Alright, I'm not finding anything. My brain is not in this. My heart's not in it. I just want to learn about bones. I'm looking for, like, just a rib cage. But they're all attached to vertebrae, which I guess that makes sense. Or they're, like, 3D, like animated. It's weird. What do you guys think I should do? I'm at a loss right now. Body-chan was not doing it for me. You know what, why don't I look for a real human? Let's get back on track. Needs the spooky bones. Like, I don't want to go back to drawing cartoons. I want to practice. Alright. Human figure drawing. And don't give me any nakies because Twitch TOS, I can't, not allowed to look at the bodies. Miles and miles and miles. The skull is apparently super useful to draw. Yeah. Maybe I should just go back to Body-chan. I really shouldn't try to find images to draw. Like, on the air. It takes me forever to find them. This is why I was happy to find Body-chan. I was like, I can just Google images of this bitch. And I did, and I found them. I found them, and it was great. And it didn't take me hours. Like, what do you think of this lady? Is this gonna be too difficult of a pose to do? I know nothing. I was always told that if I mastered the skull, I would master life, but I think that was just weird teacher bold junk. Bold junk. You know what? Go for it. Colothard, how you doing? I mean, we already drew one Body-chan today. I just don't know if I have it in me to do another weird proportioned anime figure. I guess that answers my own question, doesn't it? Alright. This is a fun typo that I think someone should draw. I typed pimpkin. It's like a pumpkin with like a pimp cane. Like, no, I typed pimp again. Damn it. I'm laughing too much. There's a pretty pumpkin. Gimme this. That is a quite a large pumpkin. Give me that. I'll draw this instead. Whatever. I don't care anymore. I'm having a day. I made myself cranky with that Bones story. Oh, that's so silly. It's such a silly thing to get upset about. It's over. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Holy large pumpkin. Alright, can I just want the... Hello? Hello? There we go. Follow myself home. Alright, pumpkin. Let's see if I can do a 3D pumpkin. I gotta draw something that I'm okay with. Alright, so pumpkin... We've got... This one's pretty round. As far as pumpkins go. I cannot draw a round shape for the life of me. Okay, great. Good to know. Oh, that's funny. Alright, let me move the microphone now that I'm back to drawing and not telling stories about asshole teachers who won't let me learn about bones. Oh, God. I don't think I'll ever get over that. I think that's something that I will just always be mad at. I'll just always be salty about that. There was one time when I was in class and he was saying something or other and he like tripped on a wire and fell backwards into a metal cabinet and I laughed really loudly. It was like, served you right. I laughed harder than I would have at literally anybody else, but he deserved it. Okay, so my goal for this pumpkin is not necessarily to have the pumpkin be perfect or anything like that. I just want to not stress so much about it. I don't want to be worried about the details. I just want to kind of try to get the pumpkin down, and I want to try to make it look 3D. Those are my goals for this pumpkin. Why is the page peeling? What are you doing? Heading out. See you around. Bye, Koku. Thank you so much for coming to hang out. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. And I look forward to seeing you at TwitchCon.
A party is to have fun together. And a successful party needs planning and skill. Whether it's a special carnival designed for gay entertainment, or a game party in a home, they all take planning, and they should all be fun. If you are going to give
Okay,
a party,
so there's my
plan
basic
that
shape.
party around a purpose.
Break. Break. Be the rhythm, repeat. Break. Feel the rhythm, moving the beat. Take it over, start to break out. Feel the rhythm, repeat. Feel the rhythm, moving the beat. Take it over, time to break out. Break on a swing break. Feel the rhythm, repeat. Feel the rhythm, moving the beat. Take it over, time to break out. Break on a swing break. Feel the rhythm, 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 feel the rhythm. Heading for a swing break. For the swing break. We gonna break out.
Have fun drawing spoopy things. Thank you! I think I just have fun drawing new things. I don't know. I think I have fun doing whatever the fuck I want. That's really what it comes down to. I'm like, I don't want to do this right now, and then I just have to do something else. Okay.
Feel the rhythm, feel the rhythm. Heading for a swing break. For the swing break. We're gonna break now. Feel the rhythm, repeat. Feel the rhythm, moving the beat. Take it over, time to break out. Break on a swing break. Feel the rhythm, repeat. Feel the rhythm, moving the beat. Take it over, time to break out. Break on a swing break. Feel the rhythm, repeat. Feel the rhythm, moving the beat. Take it over, time to break out. Break on a swing break. We're gonna break out.
I don't think this is turning out the way I want it to turn out, but no. Nothing is. Nothing is today. That's okay. That doesn't look right. I'm trying to not let myself be bothered, and it's not quite working.
Feel the rhythm, feel the rhythm.
That's not quite working. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm just kind of drawing. Kind of drawing something, anything. This is not turning out well at all. This is exactly why I didn't do this. Because I didn't feel like I was learning. So I was like, why don't I do this instead? I think I'm just generally displeased by anything that's happening today. Alright, what do you guys say I do something else entirely? It's just, I can't... I don't have patience today. I don't have the patience. Which is unfortunate. But I just don't know if I have the patience to... draw anything right now. It's like I didn't draw anything at all. Beautiful. Are you generally just displeased that I am here now? No, fam. No. I'm just displeased with what I'm drawing tonight, and I don't think that I have the patience to try and... Like, this is what we did earlier. See, here she is. This is what I did earlier. It just, none of the parts look right. But I don't have the patience to try and make them look right. So, maybe... Like, I had fun drawing this yesterday. This is what I did this yesterday. Maybe I'm just not meant to do humans. Maybe humans aren't my thing. Maybe I should just try drawing a person without looking at a person. Generally pleased with you being artsy regardless of the result. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. And I know that I'm being overly critical of myself right now, but because I'm not feeling terribly patient, it's hard for me to want to be super challenged right now. Like, I don't want to challenge myself because I know it's not... Like, this is a challenge because I'm learning. Everything's a challenge. Drawing anything is a challenge because I'm learning. And I know that that's okay, and there's nothing wrong with stuff looking shitty like this. But you hear, like, everything that I tried to draw about this it felt bad, and none of it seemed to look right. Whereas, like, these, I feel like I made mistakes, but I wasn't quite as cranky with myself. And I know it's just all in my head. I do know that. So maybe I should just try drawing a human without looking at anybody. Maybe I don't need to look at anything. Maybe I'll just look at chat. Maybe I'll draw chat. This is what chat would look like if she was a human. And see, if this turns out shitty, it's less important to me because I'm not judging it based on a thing that I'm looking at. Does that make any sense? Am I crazy? The number of times I've asked myself if I'm a crazy person in the last 24 hours is quite high. But at least the stuff that I was working on turned out really well, which was the Designed by Humans store and the shirts and whatnot, and this thing that I drew for that. Like, that turned out well, and I was really proud of the result. One day I'm gonna be proud of the result of something I draw in here. Well, I have been proud of certain things. Like this shrimp, I'm proud of this shrimp, okay? Like, I'm looking through and I remember being super frustrated with pretty much all of these. This one I'm really proud of. I think the zombie is probably one of the best ones. Words make sense, but that might be because I think you're my kind of crazy. Yay! Alright, let's... What am I gonna draw now? Because I want to draw something and not hate it. Maybe I'll just try to draw... I know, everyone's like, just draw shapes. I'm gonna try and draw fucking shapes. You happy now? So we're drawing shapes. Are you trying to draw a real person? When I do what, exactly? Speaking of crazy, it's apparently Mental Illness Awareness Week. Oh! Well, for those of you out there with a mental illness, you're not crazy. Your brain is just mean. Draw a dragon? I've already drawn a dragon. Did you not see Trogdor and Mildor the Smoldinator? Here's Mildor. Look how cute Mildor is. And then we got Trogdor! So yeah, basically what I've been trying to do the last two project pencils is just practice getting the proportions of a human. And I don't really... Like right now, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. I can't even decide like how much I want to put into this. But I just want to try to get proportions sort of okay. Got a few of those mental illnesses. It's a crazy good time. I don't know what I'm doing. Fuck it. I'm gonna start with the legs. Because apparently I'm good at those. But I might not be today. Today is just not my day, I don't think. This is a woman. What are her legs doing? I don't know what they're doing. I'm just drawing. Just drawing something. Maybe you need to step away and dance. You're just trying to get dances out of me, sir. I know those tricks. I know those tricks. Yeah, she's not gonna have any feet that we see. We don't get to see her feet because I ran out of space and I don't care. That's where we're at right now. Oh yeah, girl, give me that thigh! Thick thighs, lady. Like, there's her knee. See, I already feel better about this in general, even though it's not, like, fantastic. Let's give you some underwear so that I can tell where the leg ends, eh? I think I got too used to drawing Body-chan. There's a thigh gap. We'll fix that. We'll fix that. I've never like tried to draw something that wasn't utterly ridiculous just from my brain on stream. Maybe I think I'm going a little bit overboard with the thighs. I think she needs some more hips. She needs more hip is what she needs. This is like when I was little, I used to draw like wolf butts off the side of a page because I didn't know how to draw anything. So I'd like draw the butt coming off of the back of the page, so I only had to draw like the hind haunch and the tail. This is what this reminds me of because she has no head. She's got no torso. That's what that reminds me of. It's very funny to me. I at the last minute decided I wanted to have this leg turned out a little bit. Why? Probably because it looks like that's what her leg is doing. Wolf butts, that's what's up. Hey Ali! How are you? Maybe for old time's sake I'll draw a wolf butt. Like, how knobbly are knees? I've never looked at somebody's knee. I guess mine do mine stick out really far? Not when my leg is like straight, but I guess if, I don't know, man. I'm just trying stuff out here. Maybe this is how I learn best. I don't know. I just got impatient, decided to go with it. I think this is, no good. So yeah, I'm just, for right now, I'm just drawing, like, human butts. The lower halves of humans. Gotta get going. It's been a very good and pleasant time. Yeah, it was lovely to have you. I hope you have a good night, good rest of your day, or whatever time it is. And I'll see you around later, man. Thank you for hanging out. Okay, I'm not making toes, so just, you all can, she's wearing socks, alright? She's got ankle socks on. I'm just gonna, like, obscure everything that I don't want to draw. Like, you know what, she's got boxing gloves on, because I don't want to draw hands. Actually, if her foot were out to the side like that, it wouldn't go up at the toe. Yeah, I'm drawing sock details. Leave me alone. This is what I want to draw. This is what I feel like doing. It's just like the ornery drawing stream today. I'm like, this is what I'm doing, and you're gonna deal with it. And you're all like, we never said anything. Fuck toes. Wait, phrasing. Where's Arno with the glare? Where's Arno with the glare? No, wait, her ankle would be it's kind of knobbly on both sides, but not quite that much. Okay, well, you're not gonna see her whole foot. You're not gonna see her toes. But there, I attempted. I attempted the forward-facing foot. No, gle with an H, not gleg. You spelled it wrong. Don't make sad face. Your fault. It's your fault, motherfucker. Okay, why? You just see my feet and be like, I gotta just gle 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 gle. There you go, there's the happy face. Oh yes, I'm so pleased. The glare was in my heart all along. Alright, whatever. I give up. I think her... I think I just drew the same fucking line over again. Shh. She doesn't have much in the way of calf action. I have no idea what I'm doing. This is kind of nice, though. This is a little too extreme. Let's, I think I just drew the same line again. That happens to me a lot. I'm like, let's make this way, and then I redraw the exact same thing that I just did. It happens. I gotta flirt. You look like you just got off work. How is that flirting? I now demote you to a background process while I play heroes and drink tea. If you're not, you should still entertain me. You go for it, man. You enjoy yourself. You don't know, you don't know. Alrighty. Let's give you a little more of a hip over here. I feel like I stand like this. So I'm just drawing what I feel like it looks like. And you know what? I want... Let's get those thighs touching. Yeah, much better. don't know what that looks like from the front though. What does this look like? I don't know. I don't know what anything looks like. Because I'm not in fact looking at a model. Or a reference, I should say, not a model. Just trying to get any sort of proportions happening. Do I curve in more than that? I think I curve in more than that. This is like a perfectly normal human, like imagine rib cage, you know? But I go very much in at the sides. I guess I kind of already did that, like... Like, does this look weird to me if I bring this in? I don't know. Just the littlest bit. Does that look weird? Looks a little weird. Probably because I did it too far down. I'm just trying shit out. Just trying shit out, man! I'm happy with those legs, though. Those legs look pretty good. I'm pretty happy with these legs. I think that's not terrible. That's all I wanted out of this, so I'm already happy. We'll see how the rest turns out. See how the rest turns out. There we go. That line makes way more sense to me. Just kind of like feeling my side going like, okay, where does like where does the rest of me start? Ooh. Ooh. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I don't know if I measured that correctly. Whatever. You know what? Just keep going. I kind of want to get some arms in here before, because I feel like if once I have arms, it makes it a little bit easier for me to tell where everything else goes. So what is she doing with her arms? I don't know. Just hanging out, I suppose. She's just hanging out. Ah. Maybe I'll draw her with a cup of tea. I don't know. And she's gonna be holding it at you like this. So that I don't have to draw her hand. Because that's what we're doing right now, is whatever the fuck I want to do. And what I definitely do not want to do is draw hands. Okay, so here's the crook of her arm, yeah?
Lost in time, living in the dark.
Well, why would she be standing like that? Who stands like this with their arm out? Nobody. Nobody does that. Lost in time, living in the dark. In time, we're among the stars. Okay. I feel like this is way too much of a downward angle, but nothing a simple erase can't erase. Where'd my hands go? Well, I guess that's an appropriate... Like, hands would stop here? Or is it... I need to stand up. No, wrists stop... Like there. Okay. Alright. So like front of wrist would be here. This is just... Alright, she's getting fingers, okay? We're not gonna judge my fingers. I'm mostly talking to me. You guys don't judge me. Not when it comes to my drawing, at least. Judge me for a lot of things. But drawing is not one of them. Okay, so if my hand is... It's hard to make your hand like... Okay, do what you do when gravity is pulling you down like this, and you're just like... What? What? Okay, she's gonna have little, like, kind of claw hands, alright? My arms look like this. I don't know, her arm's looking weird. I don't mean to keep erasing the thigh. At least the thigh wasn't that difficult for me to do, so I could just kind of do it. You know what I think I want to do? I think I want to make her hand sit out a little bit further. Because I want to try and get some detail in here. What the fuck is this song? Okay, definitely did not hear the lyrics to this song the first time around. Alright.
Keyboard killer.
Keyboard killer. Maybe I'll just draw basic shapes. Like the basic outline of where her fingers would end up. Because that's like kind of where your thumb would end up. Like, I think that kind of made sense. That, but it looks really weird. Look at that. It looks like you're looking wait, where is this? Here we go. Looking into like an abyss of fingers. But if you don't look at it too hard, it looks okay. But I just feel like... There we go. I think her forearms were too thick for being on the side, at least up until a certain point. Call of Duty? Something's not right. It's very hard to see what my hand would do if it was just hanging there. I guess it doesn't really do much of anything. There's not really... There's not as much curviness happening when a person's arm is hanging like that. There we go. That looks a little better. I think. What the fuck do I know? I don't know. I think... Probably a little bigger than I want. We'll see. That's the nice thing about drawing from your brain, is that I can change it at any time. And no one can say, "Excuse me, Lacta, but I believe her boobs are bigger than that." 'Cause no, bitch, you ain't in my head. I can't tell how this is going. Like, if I feel like this is going well, or if this is a disaster. Unsure. who knows? That's always a good sign. to to be unsure if it's okay or if it's a disaster. Let's give you a tank top, shall we? You're wearing a... Well, I guess we're wearing a crop top since I drew a belly button. Professional artist. Well, I'll take your word for it. I'm just drawing from my brain, which is something I never do, because I tried doing a body chon today, and I was just not happy with any of it. And then I sat here for a long time telling a stupid story, so I wasn't drawing anything. You can interpret it as remaining critical of your work as you go. When you start to fall in love with something or think you know what you're doing, then you get in trouble. See, I'm not that way. Most of the time I'm way overly critical of what I'm doing, and I'm trying not to be critical so that I can at least get lines on the page. And I do mean overly critical, like not... I have no idea what I'm trying to accomplish here, I'm just kind of drawing. Can you get a little armpit happening? Yeah, why not? It's my drawing, I can put armpit if I want to put armpit. I'm silly. I don't know if I'm able to draw a right arm here. But you know what I do think? I think this boob is out of control. Right boob, out of control. Let's be holding a cup of tea, shall we? I don't know why, but that's what I've decided I want. Probably because Femme was like, I'm gonna have tea, and I was like, yes. One small trick to work with that then don't turn the page when you want to start the next drawing. Just draw in all the white space. I'm not worrying about composition at all. But I do want each thing to be on a separate page. Especially for the purposes of this show. That's another thing that's a little bit restricting about learning to draw on stream. Like, there's a lot of different things that I could be doing that are very helpful, and they're definitely a way to learn that a lot of people have learned. That I'm not going to do, such as drawing the same thing over and over again. No one will watch that. That's not interesting. But I also want it to be very clear what I'm working on and what I'm trying to do. And also, because I erase so much, I don't want to be smudging stuff that I've already done or accidentally erasing it. I'd rather just move on to a different page. I get what you're trying to say, but I'm not at all worrying about composition. That's like an artist thought that you have. But because I am so very new, like this is my 17th episode of this show, which I've done just 3 hours a day for 17 weeks. So like there's a lot of things that like when people say just do this, and I'm like, but you've been doing it forever. You forgot how it was when you started. It's like I say that to John Pope all the time. We pick on him. He's not even here. Let's see, how would I hold a cup of tea, eh? Why'd I say A? Eh? Why don't you... How would I... Let's see, if I'm standing like this... Why would I be standing like this? Because this is just how I stand. Hang on. So, one leg like this, one leg like that, and if I'm holding tea... I tend to tuck my elbow in at the side, but pretend that I'm not doing that. Well, I guess it comes out, like, you can't tell because I'm wearing... Got, like, baggy arms. I just want something in her hand so that I don't have to draw stuff, I don't know. Maybe she's holding a kettlebell. I don't fucking know. I don't know what this lady's doing. I don't know her life. Yeah, I was frustrated with what I did earlier, and I didn't have the patience. I didn't really have the patience to be doing much of anything, so I stopped. And now I'm just trying to draw something from my brain, which I've literally never done on stream. I mean, that's not exactly true. I've tried to draw things from my brain, but like, stuff that I definitely don't know how it looks. Shrimp Method, you are so good to us. Maybe she's flicking a light switch, that's what she's doing. Like, that's the only reason I could see to have your arm at such a weird angle. Oh, that's so fucking silly. Oh, that's great. I love it. Let's go with that. So then I think her hand would be like there. Okay. There we go. I feel like that arm is too straight, but maybe not. It's just flicking a light switch like this. I don't know why she's doing it this way, but it's because I drew her this way. Poor girl, she's just at my fucking mercy. She doesn't know why she's doing the things she's doing, because she has no control over this. Or maybe she's going... Maybe she's going like this. Like, what? That's what she's doing. She's not flicking a light switch. She's going, what the fuck are you doing? She's like, why are you drawing me like this? What? What do you want? That finger is way too long to be on the outside. So we fix it! I think we need more beef here. Beefier hand, please. It's like she's preparing to, like, be holding a platter, but she's fucking not. I don't know. This is unimportant. It's unimportant. Her fingers are weird looking, okay? God, that is terrible. That's really bad. That's kind of funny. It kind of looks like a seal. Like a really pointy seal. That's silly. Music is good to work to? Yeah, it's alright. It's stuff that I've curated from the Twitch Music Library. look like? Can't even tell.
The sunlight begins to fade now, and I feel like I'm losing time. But I
Don't know how I feel. Sunlight is going to break.
And I feel like I'm losing love again. I don't know how I'm here.
I keep drawing the same line over and over. It's okay. I can feel your heartbeat. I just want to make it a little bit bigger. You are, you that I wanna breathe. You are. There we go. We're just gonna ignore her hand because that's something that I don't want to deal with. Just like why she doesn't have any toes, because she's wearing socks. Alright, let's try to get like give her a head or a neck, or at least a neck. What a little collarbone action, eh? Oh yeah, sick collarbones. So sick, those collarbones. This one comes out a little too far, I think. But I couldn't get it to erase. No, erase thyself. There we go. Yeah, I know nothing. I'm being so silly now. Alright, what about your head, lady? I really think I want to give her smaller boobs. But I'm kind of worried to try and muck with anything because I'm okay with how it looks. Like, what if I did this? I mean, what does that look like? More normal. Bye-bye, boobies! You were fun while you lasted. Hey, that's better. That's way better. The second I drew her boobs, I was like, mm-mm. I mean, that gives, I feel like it gives her extra torso. Like her torso could stand to be shorter, I guess. So that's like not enough boob. I need something in between. There we go. That's better. That's okay. I'm fine with that. I'm actually pretty pleased with the slope of the shoulders. I think the slope of the shoulders, at least from my an uneducated eye. The slope of the shoulders and the thighs are my favorite part. I'm good at drawing thighs, so I can give myself that. Now what about your head? What is your head doing? Are you looking at us or whatever your hand's doing? Are you looking at what your hand's doing? Maybe she's looking at what her hand's doing. Left behind. Don't know how I feel. I used to draw, when I was little, these like very exaggerated profiles. They like had these huge bug eyes. And these like really giant lips. They're really interesting to look at. I actually don't hate that. I kind of drew it without knowing what it would look like. I think it's too small. I think like the top of her head needs to be bigger. I pretend this is her hair or something and here's her ear. I don't know how hairlines go. I don't know why I tried to do this. I think her chin needs to be smaller. Smaller? Bigger? What do I look like if I do this? What do I look like? Hey, Shadow Program, how's it going? I think maybe like there's less. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try this all again. Just feeling up my head. Lurking like always. Enjoy, man. Enjoy your lurk. I need to drink some water. Oh, my eyes are very dry. Maybe even smaller. Yeah, there's like... Water OP. I feel like there's more space there. Like, I don't hate the profile that I did here, it just doesn't quite look right. It's not quite right. Maybe there's not enough to the back of her head? Do you need a bigger back of head? Do you need more to... Where's your ear? Well, her ear would be about there if that's the jawline. Kind of. It's further back. I'm just trying to figure this out. I don't know why. I could just look at a reference, but why would I do that? Why would I do that when I'm doing this? It's so silly. I mean, that makes her ear look rather large. Just get rid of that. I don't know. I really don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm just, How about a nice ponytail? Oh, beautiful. Woo! Oh, sassy. That's so silly. This is literally what I just drew. I drew it really, really light, so I wanted to just fill it in. Maybe this is less crap than I think it is. It's just maybe her chin is a little... Maybe it's too defined? Less chin? Less chin.
She got this underbite. You know, her chin goes like this.
I don't want to know. Skull to jaw ratio is 2:1 from a straight profile. Ear is the middle of the head. Yeah. As far back as the jaw is forward, if that helps. I don't even know. I'm just guessing. I know that the ear is supposed to be in the middle of the head, but... I drew it there and it looked weird. But you saw I put it there, like that was the first place I put it. I don't even know why I'm trying to give her a face right now, like I'm gonna draw her like I used to draw those people. Oh, this is a lot less exaggerated than I used to do it. But like I used to, you see how she's like she's a Cyclops right now, because that's how I used to draw them. But like that's not. Like, your eye is not right here. I've got a solid 3/4 view started. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing quite yet. I'm just kind of... just doing it. I'll probably move stuff. I think the ear probably looked weird in the middle of the head because of the way I drew the features the first time. Because I drew it right in the middle and then I was like, no, it looks bizarre, I don't like it. Moved it. It's probably because I didn't like the ear that I drew. I really don't know why I'm doing such detail here. Like, there's really no purpose to this right now. But I can't stop myself. Oh, eyelashes, the beautiful. Look at the beautiful eyelashes. Wow. I really don't know why I'm doing such details. Makes no sense. Makes no sense! Alright, whatever. I still feel like I think I maybe slanted her jaw a little much. It's hard to tell what I'm doing. The ear was on the middle because there wasn't enough of the back of the head. And then I added more head. Try not to give me too many tips, because I'm trying to figure it out by myself, because I'm stubborn. I appreciate that you're trying to help, but I'm also really stubborn and I don't like being told what to do. So even if it's helpful, I don't like it. Nurse pulled a rectal thermometer out of her pocket and said, huh, some asshole has my pen. No reason joke. Okay. Why do I feel like you made a bet with Arno? To see if I would laugh at it. I feel like it's a little too forward now. Like it's a little bit too forward. Just needs to come back to like there. Don't mind me. La 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 la. Why am I trying to draw lips and shit right now? Especially so tiny. Like, why am I don't know why I'm doing this. How about, like, we give you Simpson mouth, huh? That just looks like a mustache. It's because the paper has these little divots in it. Girl, you have no chin. Don't know why I'm insisting on being so detailed. Like, I was gonna maybe not even give her any head whatsoever. It's just like, nope, you're done. Maybe she doesn't have a chin. Blitzy, hello! Beep boop lettuce. How are you? Razor sharp. Boop 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 boop. Oh, she doesn't have eyebrows. Girl, let's give you some eyebrows. Those are some scary ass eyebrows. Whatever. Whatever. Smell down, smell. Actually, those eyebrows are not bad. Wishing I had all the parts in my Halloween costume. Nice. Oh, it's really dead inside. That's awful. I'm glad you're good otherwise. She doesn't have a whole lot of chin, but you know what? This is okay. It's only okay, but I'm okay that it's only okay. Does that make any sense? You're going as a medic from TF2? That's awesome. That is awesome. How many times a day are you gonna say Danke, Doomkops? How many times? Because if it's less than 8, then, you know. Just being weird. You know, this is not terrible. This is not that bad. I don't know what happened to her top lip. Just don't ask about it. She lost it in a fight. At least 17? Yeah. I'm from German descent myself, yet can't pull off a decent accent. I'm part German, but I didn't grow up with any German people or anything. So I don't think I could do a German accent. I think it would come out being Russian because I do a Russian accent all the time. It's like not a good accent by any stretch of the imagination. Does that look okay to me? Like, what does this feel like? Kind of comes out from the top, eh? Like here. Yeah. Why is there a bump in that line? Don't be there, bump. Okay, well I made that way more angular than I meant to. One more time. I don't hate it. Is it the best thing I've ever done? Fuck no. Do I care? Not really. And that's a nice change for me. To be like, you know what? I don't care. I think the hairline is a little weird. I mean, I've never even in my life attempted a hairline, so I'm not gonna be that, that looks better. Like, less neck. Like, even like that looks better. this was nice though, to like just kind of try. Just kind of do a thing. Not be like, well, I'm looking at this reference and this reference says that I'm doing it wrong. Just doing it. I did this mostly by guessing and feeling myself. Oh, that's so funny. So, I definitely made her torso too long. Or maybe I didn't. I don't even know. Like, everything just looks a little bit weird to me, but this is actually not really that bad. It's not really that bad. I mean, I knew my proportions would be a bit off, but it's fine. Your sister will be the end of me? Uh-oh. What's she doing? Keeps showing me memes and characters I should draw the memes with. Best thing about being an artist is smiling about your failures. I'm trying to be less harsh with myself. I did not begin tonight doing very well on that, but I think I ended the night being okay with it. She doesn't get another hand though, or a top lip. Or unless I can figure out how to fit a tiny little fucking top lip in there. I think the scale is just a little bit too small and my pencil's a little too dull and I can't. I'll try. I'm gonna try. I'll try for you, baby. I'll try for you, baby girl. Alright, what if I cheat and pop out the other end of this? Baby. No. How did I... it's too much of an indent. Okay, that's good enough. She's got some semblance of a lip. It's really hard to see, though. Hot damn! It's really hard to tell. I'm gonna stop messing with it now, though. That's not terrible. That's really not that bad. And I didn't try at all to make her eyeball realistic. I was just like, have an eyeball. No, I'm okay with this. I needed to make her forearm longer, though. Cause like this bit should just all be scooted down. I don't want to redo it right now though, but that's why that looks weird. Like her forearm should have probably come down to like there. That looks way better. Even just like drawing this. Like this, no good. This better. That makes way more sense. Never be harsh with yourself. Dude, easier said than done, man. I can't. I'm a perfectionist. I'm trying not to be because I know I'm learning. Sometimes I'm more patient with myself than others. I'm always harsh with myself and it ends up making me not want to draw. And if I don't draw more, how will I improve? I don't necessarily not want to draw, but I'll definitely not want to keep drawing whatever it is I'm drawing. Yeah, I know. I know. That's what I said earlier. That that was my goal. Was to draw something and just draw it. And not be so critical. I mean, that's my goal every time, but I've said it for the last, like, I don't know, 15, let's say 13, just to be a little conservative. But like the last 13 project pencils I've done. I'm trying. That's all I can do. Yeah, sure. Show us, Damim. Anyway, if I cover this, we pretend that it's the proper length. I just don't feel like redoing it, and I honestly... I think her proportions are fairly okay. Like, again, the torso's too long, too, but... the legs look okay. I may have, made this leg a little short, because I was running out of space. Because I started with the thighs. I was like, go! Thighs, go! That is an interesting, emote. I did not realize that was a suh, dude. A suh, dude. I did not realize that was a suh. I thought that was like a model thing, like... you know, how models do. It's coming along nicely. It's alright. I'm fine with it. That's cute. That's very cute. And also, welcome. I like to draw people. Hello. I'm just about to finish up. I've only got 5 minutes, and I'm just kind of looking to see the places where I went wrong, because I don't normally draw from my imagination, because I'm trying to learn, so I do a lot of, like, let's try to draw. For example, we were doing, like, figures, just, like, shapes of, I was using, Body-chan, and she's got really thin proportions, so just don't mind the fact that she doesn't have beefy thighs, okay? Don't judge her. Don't judge her non-beefy thighs. I was doing the grid method previously, so I tried that. Tried weaning myself off the grid, you know, I was just like a lot of copying of stuff. I tried the shrimp method, so I just didn't have the patience to draw something while looking at it, so I was like, you know what? Let's just draw some thighs, because I'm okay with the thighs that I draw, so it's like, just do it! I think this forearm also needs to be a little longer, maybe? It's hard to tell, because I made it do like that. No, I guess that one's okay. This one needed to be longer, for sure. The torso needed to be shorter. Like, she's got a really long torso. I actually knew a girl who looked like this. Her legs were, like, shorter than she had a very long torso, and it looked weird. It looked weird. She's begging me to make that for a week now. Well, it's very cute. I hope that she's pleased with it. I'm fairly okay with what's happening here in this drawing. Like I said, there are mistakes, but I think it's not bad considering I've never really tried to draw anything without looking at some sort of reference, with the exception of, like, Hype Shrimp. But I've never tried to draw anything semi-realistic. I've always drawn, like, just kind of silly things. Like, where's that silly hamster? Like, I guess that was earlier in, hey. I found you. Like, it's super
Touch the
cartoony.
butt.
Not
Ooh,
to...
we're gonna touch the butt. Ooh.
LeMayo Show, thank you for the host, but I've only got 2 minutes. Your raid is gonna go nowhere, my friend. My work's really impressive. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, we got a raid. If you don't know how to defend this raid, I need to see all the meerkats in chat. Mind Twin. Mind Twin. I want to see all the meerkats. Copy and paste. We need to defend against the LeMayos. Shut up, Hive friend. We don't want you right now. Am I late? Nope. Everyone's trickling in. You're just in time. I'm trying to get my meerkats to defend. Dukes! Thank you, Dukes! Oh, Mind Twin's helping. Of course. I forgot. I've got 2 raiders helping me out, so I don't get embarrassed. Well, you can't use that one. You're not a subscriber, silly. You gotta copy and paste the BTTV ones. I appreciate the enthusiasm, though, Colthart. Guys, welcome. Welcome, raiders. Meow. What were you guys playing tonight? A hype dance, please? Here's your hype dance, I like to draw people. Here's your hype dance, yeah. Cause we want to welcome you to the court of the hype. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. I think the Raiders definitely win. Oh, look at those hype shrimp. And I love the Duke's Madness. You know I love that emote. Anyway, what were you guys playing today? Leaf and Nate. I'm doing alright. I think it's safe to say that the, Kyle thought you said, I like to draw pee-pee. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, Kyle. So yeah, this is my attempt at drawing something from my brain. Jackbox. Who did the best? Got some trolls? Did you LeMayo the shit out of them? Yeah, I was just looking at this lady that I drew from my brain and just saying, like, her forearm needs to be longer and her torso needs to be shorter. Like, way shorter. We were all like, ah! Ah! Fucking LeMayo'd. You didn't troll this time. That's okay. The LeMayo boys are very trolly, so anytime you get to troll them, I think it's okay. I think you are more than welcome to troll them.
What the fuck are you doing, Lecta?
Yeah, I think if her torso was like maybe this much shorter, I think it would have been okay. I'd like to order a hype dance, please. Other LOL player, welcome to the court of the hype. You get a very hyper dance because I've got space behind my microphone to welcome you. Hoo-hoo. Please don't encourage trolling, but you guys troll me all the time. It was very offensive type stuff. No, I believe that if you are saying it was trolling, that it was like actual... like people being mean or like racist and calling it trolling. Oh, thank you! Sorry, but the riot will extend to this channel by the power of Mayo. I don't blame you. Like, what? Why wouldn't you? Where's my Mayo jars? Here we go. Well, our trolling is harmless and fun. Uh-huh. Well, here we go. To celebrate. Thank you for rating. You'd just see my feet and be like, I gotta just gleh, 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 gleh. My emote! Yes, that is your emote. So if you ever decide to raid again, you can use the Mayo if you want to. Although like 10 is my ending time on Sundays. Every other nighttime stream I stream till 11. But yeah. You can toss your mayo in here, although as Leaf pointed out with the glare, that what? That, oh, most people in here will probably think it's jars full of glare. Anyway, I've been fighting a headache all day. I'm gonna go see what Fred is up to, if he wants to watch an episode of Westworld or something. So I'm sorry for those of you who just came in, but I am done for the day. We did this failure of a body-chan that I tried to draw, like, from reference, and I was like, you know what? Well, it looks like shit. And then I drew her from my head, and she came out okay. Backstory started a riot. The rigged roulette. You guys go nuts with the roulette. I know Leaf is always trying to get me to spend my mayo, and I'm like, no, I just hoard them. I just hoard them all. It would have been funnier if they put it over a song. Like, over the song. Like, don't celebrate, ha 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 ha! And like, they had Seagull. I think I understood it. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I love you guys. I'm really fucking tired. I've been working very hard on the Design by Humans stuff. I've been working very hard on the Design by Humans stuff, and my brain is so dead because I've been just funneling all of my energy when I'm not streaming into it. But anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I hope you have a lovely rest of your night, and I will be back tomorrow morning starting at 11 a.m. Eastern, playing more Pillars of Eternity, which I love so much. That game makes me want to glare. I'm gonna go now. I'm so brain dead. Fuck. Thank you again for that cheer. I appreciate it. Oh my god, Dukes! You're crazy! Thank you so much! I owe you some wiggly arms. I owe you some wiggly arms. Thank you, darling.